Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mixtape Podcast. My name is Fatma Arif, and today my guest is Amina Ahmed. Amina has a law degree from University of London's School of Oriental and African Studies. She is the daughter of Syed Sardar Ahmed, on whose life story the biographical fiction book Walking the Divide: A Tale of a Journey Home is based on. This book is curated by Halima Khan. In this episode, Amina shared details about her father's personality, experiences, and how this book came into being. So let's get to it. Amina, the reason I've invited you to the podcast is a book about your father, Walking the Divide, A Tale of a Journey Home, और ये क्यूरेट की है हलीमा खान ने. Um,
जी
uh, this book is, I think, its story. It's familiar to a lot of us, but it's also unique in its own sense. So वो हम when we continue with the conversation, तो वो हमारे listeners को पता चलेगा कि how it's a bit what's the unique aspect of it. वो आप definitely share करोगे. It's basically a personal story of somebody who witnessed partition. Um, बहुत archives हैं, and given that we are a young country, I think most of the people जिनकी families का किसी भी aspect से कुछ लोग थे जो वहाँ से दूसरी वाली साइड इंडिया से जो है वो उन्होंने border cross किया था. They have similar tales to tell. But unfortunately, not many get to archive it in this manner जिस तरह ये इस book में हुआ हुआ है. So आप थोड़ा सा introduction बताओ. इस बुक का किसका आइडिया था? How did all this process came into being? How did you ended up collaborating with Halima? And I'm sure जो जिस तरह का हम आगे इस बुक में कंटेंट है, ये एक इंटरव्यू सेटिंग का रिजल्ट तो नहीं है. So how was all that process?
Okay. It was initially my father's idea. I would definitely say that because Abu ka ye tha कि Abu would can I share a personal experience
Yeah, sure.
here? Abu would be I'm married, so when I back home, so Abu would be sitting in his library and he would be jotting on points in a diary. And I was quite curious to know what he was writing. एंड मैंने कहा आप मेरे पास तो टाइम स्पेंड नहीं कर रहे, आप व्हाट आर यू बिजी विद. तो एक दो दफा तो उन्होंने इस बात को टाल दिया, बट थर्ड टाइम आई आस्क एंड विद अ वेरी वेरी हैवी वॉइस ही सेड, अमीना मैं जब चला जाऊंगा तो मेरी तो कहानी भी किसी को पता नहीं होगी. एंड फातिमा, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, दैट वाज द मोमेंट because he was old, he was getting older, and he knew that अब वो वक्त उनका एक तरह से मुझे जो पर्सनल लगता है कि खत्म हो रहा है. तो मैंने कहा आपने इस बारे में कभी बात नहीं की. He never talked about his family. He never talked about partition. This was something that हमारे household में discuss नहीं होता था. His family, his parents, his brothers. He had 4 brothers. बात नहीं होती थी. And frankly, I was not brave enough. I did not have the courage to ask him कि आप मुझे बताएं the story. It was too painful for him. So I thought I would be selfish if I would ask him. So मैंने नहीं पूछा. But this happened, and I went back home, and I cried that night, and I said, "Okay, this story must be told. It is extraordinary, so special." So then next day I called up Halima, a very dear friend. We've been together since school. And I said, I need advice. We need to document this. We need to take interview of Abu. And then we talked about it. And she said, it's better if we ask the Citizen Archive Pakistan to come and do it than we doing it on our own, because emotions will be involved and we'll be talking about it. So bas phir I asked Abu, and he said yes, of course. And then the Citizen Archive Pakistan, they came over, and it was not done in one sitting. It was actually done in 3 sittings, and long sittings, which was audioed and videoed, and that's how the story was told, and then it was transcribed by Citizen Archive Pakistan as well.
So yeah, my next question was gonna be something on similar lines जो आपने थोड़ा सा भी mention किया है कि उनकी family के बारे में बात नहीं होती थी, and for our listeners, without like giving any details या उसमें कुछ भी, when I said partition story, I think लोगों को थोड़ा सा crux तो समझ आ ही गया होगा. Your father was the only survivor of his immediate family and a bit of his extended family as well. He was 21 years old जब he crossed the border. और वो क्या हुआ event, how was he able to survive? I think जिस तरह book में लिखा हुआ है, जो उनकी mother ने कहा था कि I like to I don't want to keep all my eggs in the same basket. So I think ये उनकी sixth sense I think paid off. So, but obviously बात detail नहीं होती थी because वो जिस तरह का trauma था, you can never expect anybody to just move on from it. But at what point, at what age did you had some inclination or some idea of what happened to your extended family? For example, as a kid growing up, asking कि obviously ask parents से या कभी school का कोई project हो जाए इसमें पूछते हैं कि अच्छा आपकी extended family में कितने लोग हैं या क्या है. So when did you ever have like in-house conversation में कोई basic idea as to what happened?
Strangely enough, my father did not mention anything. But at the age of around 10 or 11, my mother mentioned. उन्होंने बताया था और उन्होंने भी पूरी दास्तान नहीं सुनाई थी. It wasn't like she telling a story. उन्होंने बस ये मुझे, because एक 11-year-old के लिए curiosity होती है, तो उन्होंने इस तरह बताया था कि Amina, your father's family was martyred in 1947 जब ये partition हुआ, and remember them in your prayers and remember their their history. तो मुझे बड़ा अजीब लगता था क्योंकि मुझे भी it was all because of कि आप बस उनको याद रखें. It wasn't about कि मैं अब्बू से जाके सवाल करूं या उनसे पूछूं. And I was of course curious. I did ask her. I said, I mean, what happened? What's the story? So she said कि बस वो लोग शहीद हुए थे. That's all she told me. And naturally वही वाली थोड़ा सा बात आ जाती है कि I thought it would be too painful for my father. वो हम बात नहीं डिस्कस होती थी बिल्कुल इस बारे में. नहीं करना चाहते थे. So that is how I knew about it कि ये family शहीद हुई थी, and I would remember them and I would pray for them as any child would. फिर बाद में ये बस हाँ से.
As it's mentioned in the book, your parents were cousins. I don't know if they were distant cousins. Yeah, first
No,
cousins.
they were first cousins.
They were first cousins. Okay.
जी.
Yeah, so वो I think वो एक वो collective trauma भी होता है extended. इसमें my next question would be कि given that you have shared कि बात नहीं होती थी, and because obviously it was given the enormity of the situation. Wैसे personality wise, how was your father? Did you feel at any point कि वो जो होता है ना थोड़ी सी bitterness एक बंदा suppress भी अगर करके रखे तो कुछ में show होता है? Was that ever something, some anger या bitterness that he had in him?
That was something quite extraordinary. I'll be very honest with you. जब जरा बड़ी हुई, जब थोड़ा सा समझ आई, तो मुझे ये I thought of that and I said, Abu he was very positive. He's been very brave all his life. That's the impression I got of him. So मुझे यही मैं सोचती थी, अपने सवाल करती थी अपने ये कि अब्बू ने ये किस तरह डील किया होगा इस ट्रॉमा से. हमें वो कुछ बताते नहीं है, फैमिली में वो डिस्कस करते नहीं है, तो किस तरह उन्होंने डील किया होगा. देन आई केम अप विथ माय ओन थॉट प्रोसेस व्हिच आई थिंक जो हुआ, मे बी आई डोंट नो आई एम करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट. मुझे लगता है व्हेन एट अ वेरी फॉर्मेटिव एज एट 21 अब्बू ने ये डिसाइड कर लिया था कि दिस हैड हैपेंड एंड इट वाज ही हैज टू डील इट विथ हिमसेल्फ. आई मीन कोई उनको उन्होंने ये ट्रेजेडी को अपना तरीके से करना है. It wasn't, you see, everyone has a different way of dealing with tragedies. You know, people want, I won't say they want sympathies, but they want to talk to family members, they want to talk to people about it, so people can, you know, sympathize with them. The pressure is slightly off. But that was not the case with my father at all. He would keep everything inside. और मुझे उसमें हैरानी होती थी कि वो कभी कभी उन्होंने बिटरनेस नहीं शो की, कभी नहीं शो की. और मैं आपको एक पर्सनल इंसिडेंट बताती हूँ. इन 2007 हमारा ट्रिप हुआ इंडिया का. We were going with LUMS and it was a debating competition and I was actually very apprehensive कि मैं, अम्मी ने कहा कि तुम अबू से इजाजत लो ना whether to go to India. और मैं सच्ची बात है डरी हुई थी कि अगर अब्बू मुझे कह देंगे कि बेटा ना जाओ तो मैं I would not have the courage to ask him again कि ठीक है, you know, I would be okay and I so wanted to go. And Fatma, to your you know I mean reaction अब्बू का क्या था मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती. अब्बू ने कहा of course तुम जाओ, it's a once of a lifetime you know chance. और तुम go to Agra, see the you know Taj Mahal, go to Delhi. और तुम्हें टाइम मिले तो तुम निजामुद्दीन औलिया के मज़ार पे जाना and go visit you know Ghalib's house. और मैं अब्बू, I'm stunned actually because this was not the reaction I was expecting from him. And I was just looked at him and I just hugged him. And you know, with it was not a lot of emotions involved, but that was it. So this is from where you know he came from. कि उनको नहीं उन्होंने कहा you must go to India.
तो वो I think for us हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा वो ये जो sort of कह लें love hate relationship उस generation का है, maybe comprehend करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो because for one जैसे आपके father के जो दो best friends mentioned हैं who were from the Hindu community, him finding out for the first time that they were moving, him for the first time figuring out कि you know इस partition का impact personal lives पे क्या हो रहा है, and all of that things वो एक तरफ रखना and then facing these sort of tragedies and then sort of them compromising it. Because मैं जब उनकी age का, obviously when I was reading the book and it was not उनकी exact age उस time पे क्या थी वो थोड़ा later on आके उसको highlight होती है वो. So I was also thinking थोड़ा सा comparison कर रही थी मैं अपने grandparents की story के साथ which was somewhat similar. And I was like हम लोग as a सोचते हैं कि them at 21 and 18 doing these things like जो कि अब हम अगर अपने आप को सोचें कि हम 18 और 21 years की एज पे क्या कर रहे थे, we don't think कि हम उस तरह की responsibility जो है वो shoulder पता नहीं कर सकते हैं या नहीं. So I think circumstances sort of आपकी maturity level में बहुत एक role play करते हैं. So my next question would be, would you like to like summarize the crux of the book, because मैंने start में नहीं बताया because I don't want to give away the entire story, but do you want from your end to sort of summarize your father's story to, or maybe highlight any of the key aspects that you आपके जो अपने favorite aspects हैं from the book?
बस definitely मेरे बस favorite aspects, there's so many, it's just so personal and so special, the book, because frankly as a reader मेरे लिए भी कुछ चीजें first time थी, although that's very surprisingly for you to hear maybe कि कुछ चीजें ऐसी थी कि उस book में मुझे भी पहली दफा पता लग रही थी. तो मैं कह रही थी कि you know अब्बू ने नहीं share किया. और ये था कि this just, it was extraordinary the way he dealt his life. He was a very successful man. I mean, I must mention that to the readers. And I would say that, you know, whatever kind of tragedy one incurs in life or whatever hardships one has, मुझे तो book से बार-बार it was coming that, you know, never give up hope, never give up anything. You just, I mean, इंसान बहुत हो जाता है, you know, you get upset about things, and the tragedy like what he incurred and the way he reacted to life. और आपको अजीब बात बताऊं, जब लोगों ने फैमिली मेंबर्स ने भी, एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली मेंबर्स ने भी मुझसे फोन पे बात की और उन्होंने कहा कि we can't imagine what Sardar Bhai, what your father went through. और हमें तो ये किताब पढ़ने के बाद पता लग रहा है. So that was the kind of personality he had. He was into politics. उन्होंने politics में हिस्सा लिया. MPA, I mean, जंग में elections हुए थे, उसमें हिस्सा लिया. He was just he loved life, and that was difficult. I don't know how he did that. मुझे बहुत इंस्पायरिंग लगता है. तो मुझे बस रीडर्स को यही होता है कि never to give up hope, never to give up. We are here to be tested, and I think अब्बू का टेस्ट बहुत मुश्किल था. At 21, losing your entire family, basically losing your identity. आपके जितने भी लोग आपके साथ थे, आप उनको सबको छूट जाएं आपसे, and to live the life that he lived. I think that's the lesson I don't know if I can try, but ये होगा कि लोग इससे जान के very positive, message for the readers.
That's very actually inspiring के fact के मतलब whatever life throws at you, you ended up being somebody जो कि I think काफी rare personality type होता है. Be able to sort of collect yourself and get back on your feet and just try again वाली एक situation होती है. You just mentioned कि he took part in Pakistan की politics में भी उन्होंने part लिया, and I think if anybody else, people who helped create this country, they obviously getting involved and wanting the best out of it. से तो better, I don't think कि कोई मतलब वो purest intentions of getting into politics वही हो सकता है, not anything else जो politics unfortunately associate की जाती है जिन चीजों से. So obviously he ended up becoming a grandfather, and he saw old age in Pakistan. But what was his impression, or what were his hopes? या जब कभी, because पाकिस्तान के जो political या otherwise national हालात up and down जाते हैं, some might even say कि काफी ज़्यादा portion of it has been downstream from what people who created this country had the vision कि ये होगा. So in those times, what was his way of coping with those downsides? मतलब somebody who has been able to pick up from the worst tragedy possible. Obviously, I'm gonna expect and assume कि उनका कोई positive outlook ही होगा. But for everybody else, बाकी family में या आप लोग मतलब for you guys who were हो जाता ना, आपको external news सुनते हो and you're down कि भाई ये तो हालात ही नहीं ठीक होते में आ रहे. So what was his way of giving you guys a positive outlook कि नहीं, the things will improve, you just have to get to it?
He did become, that is one thing which did upset him to a quite bit of extent. हालात पाकिस्तान के, he would feel very deeply. And वो फिर से मैं बात करूंगी कि वो personally नहीं लेते थे उस बात को. He never said कि जी मैंने इतना sacrifice किया है और देखो मुझे पाकिस्तान क्या मिल रहा है, क्या हो रहा है. नहीं, nothing absolutely. He was upset पाकिस्तान के हालात से, the things that were going on, and how things were deteriorating. So, and that is one of the reasons जब ये जंग आए, जंग में हम अब्बू को जमीनें मिली थी, अलॉट हुई थी पार्टीशन के बाद. तो जंग एक बहुत छोटा फैसलाबाद के करीब एक वो है सिटी है, तो वहाँ बहुत हालात खराब थे. and he wanted to get into politics to improve the standard and everything. लेकिन वो मुश्किल था. He lost of course. दोनों दफा वो he lost the election. फिर कहते थे भाई शरीफ आदमी का काम नहीं है politics में. So that bit of humor was there as well. लेकिन ये था कि इसको छोड़ के नहीं जाना, मतलब कि अब तुम लोग कुछ भी करो. You see, everybody can't, what I learned from Abu was everybody can't become ED. Everybody is not, destined to become whatever. Abu कहते थे तुम किसी भी अपनी छोटी जिंदगी में अपना कुछ थोड़ा सा पार्ट प्ले कर लो पाकिस्तान के लिए. वो एक्नॉलेज हो ना हो, लेकिन वो अल्लाह तो देख रहा है ना. he is the real judge of everything. तो this was his thing. और उन्होंने किया. फिर उन्होंने जंग में, मैं आपको बताऊं, अबू ने स्कूल अपनी जमीन के करीब जो उनकी अपनी जमीन थी वो गवर्नमेंट को दी स्कूल बनने के लिए. तो गर्ल्स मॉडल स्कूल बना. दिस वाज इन द विलेज इन जंग. और अब माशाल्लाह वो मिडिल स्कूल बन गया गर्ल्स का, इट वाज ऑल गर्ल्स. तो लाइक हिज मदर वो बहुत ज्यादा एडवोकेट थे फॉर एजुकेशन. And that is also one of the reasons you would think about कि I was the only child, and he, when I went to London at the age of 18, he was very supportive. It's difficult, it's very difficult for
Yeah.
for parents कि अब तुम जा रही हो, but नहीं, उन्होंने कहा नहीं तुम जाओ for education. तो वो वाला था. फिर मस्जिद, I know this must sound a little cliched, but मस्जिद बनाई गांव में शहीदों के लिए कि ये चीजें, he did all this work. ये पाकिस्तान के लिए किया था, पाकिस्तान के लोगों के लिए ही किया था, और बहुत पॉजिटिवली किया था. जो अल्लाह ताला ने उनके फेट में लिखा था वो तो हो गया, एंड वन थिंग अगर आई वांट टू मेंशन हियर, वो जो शुरू में बात हो रही थी, in his later years, when of course he was jotting down these points, a very strong thing that I came to it came to my mind was that they face publish or perish. I think definitely that would have gone into his head, because he realized that देखो जिंदगी तो अब मैं गुजार ली है, I'm getting old, and this is how people should know my story and should be inspirational for all Pakistanis. कि we are here, we are going to be tested. अल्लाह ताला हमें टेस्ट करेगा. कुछ लोगों के आसान टेस्ट होंगे, कुछ के मुश्किल होंगे. Never to give up hope. That's the crux of the book.
I think you have sort of have compressed the key message, and it's not as far as the writing of the book is concerned, it's a very in the form of a storytelling format. It's not because Saren, not everyone has an appetite to read historical books, but this is a very personalized text and a very personalized story, जो कि एक it's just like आपको fiction का novel पढ़ रहे हैं, and उसमें बीच में their exact quotes have been embedded of different specific scenarios. Randomly, it just struck me because I also have like family members from that generation, including my maternal grandfather, जो अलीगढ़ में पढ़ते थे उस टाइम पे, and obviously he didn't talk about the other aspects of his life back then, but did he ever like share Aligarh specific stories? Because Aligarh, I think उस generation के लिए and the people who ended up going there, उनके लिए it's like वो हर एक के लिए अपने, I think school or college life it's more precious, but for अलीगढ़ के जो alumni हैं उस जमाने के, I think they have a very special bond with that institution. So did those stories ever come up? And
see, that definitely came up. That definitely came up. Abu was very proud of being studying in Aligarh. He was, although it was a difficult decision which his mother took, he was very proud of the fact that he studied at Aligarh. और फिर वो इतने किस्से कहानियां बताते थे कि क्या वो जगह थी. अब हम बहुत बढ़ गए, अनफॉर्चुनेटली. ही वुड फील अपसेट अबाउट कि अब हम सिंधी, बलोची, वो इसमें बढ़ गए हैं, शिया सुन्नी में बढ़ गए हैं. कहते नहीं, जस्ट पाकिस्तान, व्हाट वुड बी सो इम्पोर्टेंट कि बस एक हमारी आइडेंटिटी हमारी एक है. ये बहुत उनको फील होता था और बहुत डिस्कस करते थे. और फॉर्चुनेटली अलीगढ़ में ऐसा नहीं था. वो कहते थे अलीगढ़ में इट वाज जस्ट एक यूनिटी थी, एक डिसिप्लिन था, जो पाकिस्तान में आहिस्ता आहिस्ता ही फेल्ट खत्म हो रहा है. अब हम अपनी अपनी जातों में अपने अपने विद sex coming up and all these things happening. Yeah, this is not what Qaid wanted. I'm sure it was for Pakistan, it was for Muslims of this country, and this was it was, I don't know, he did feel about that. ये वो definitely feel करते थे कि अलीगढ़ में ऐसा atmosphere नहीं था.
So we, I think, have covered without giving all the details, because I really want the readers to, have a I don't know, have an inspirational time when they read this book. Is there anything about your mother's life that you want to share? Because obviously, she was पहले शादी से पहले भी she was part of the same family, but how was her experience coping with somebody who had such personal एक वो होता है ना एक some form of
जी जी
trauma एक जो partner आता है they have to sort of have an additional sensitivity का एक level different थोड़ा सा होता है. You want to share anything
बिल्कुल
about how she helped
जी
Alima
आई
cope?
जी of course I just want to share here that I've been extremely blessed with the parents that I have. I know everyone would think that and it's cliche, लेकिन मैं आपको बताऊं Ami was different. Ami was much different. Ami was also a very strong personality in herself. लेकिन Ami was more emotional. She was more expressive. Every time जैसे अब्बू को किसी बात पे फर्ज करें घर में गुस्सा आ जाता था किसी भी बात पे सर्वेंट्स पे आ गया किसी पे आ गया एंड अम्मी वुड बी यू नो ऑल्दो ही शी थॉट ही वाज नॉट राइट बट वो बिल्कुल उस बात को ना कवर कर देती थी कि नहीं अमीना यू नो जस्ट इग्नोर इट और मैं कहती थी नहीं अम्मी बट अब्बू इज नॉट यू नो he's not right. I mean, we should have an opinion, and this we used to have these kind of discussions. तो कहती थी नहीं just leave it, you know. तो हाँ that I felt कि वो उनको जब कभी उनको बहुत she is very supportive wife, very supportive क्योंकि बहुत मुश्किल होता है dealing with and I'm sure अब्बू ने I don't know it was this personal things पता नहीं किस तरह शेयर किया क्या किया नहीं किया but अम्मी was very supportive.
Yeah, and I think
थोड़ा सा you know
how I think वो they
because you see Fatma what happens is जब एक इंसान खुद इतना उसकी personality इतनी the strength of character इतना strong हो कि वो जब कोई जिक्र ना करे तो लोगों के लिए बड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है बता देखिए मैं बैठी हुई हूँ मैं आपको कोई अपना पर्सनल इंसिडेंट शेयर करती हूँ तो तभी आप मुझसे सिंपथाइज कर पाएंगी तभी आपको पता लग सकेगा व्हाट आई हैव गॉन थ्रू दैट वाज़न्ट द केस विद अब्बू अब्बू ने कभी जिक्र तो किया नहीं फैमिली के बारे में कभी बताते नहीं थे व्हाट ही रियली फेल्ट तो हाउ वुड वन एक्चुअली यू नो व्हाट वाज गोइंग इन हिज हेड बट अम्मी वुड and Ammi sensed that and Ammi would protect that
yeah, and I think as you mentioned rightly mentioned I think they had a good partnership and वो knowing कि basics क्या what's going on in other person's mind बेशक दूसरों को ना पता चले even if the kids in the house don't know I think they had this nice balance that was well reflected in your conversation. Thank you for your time. We will through this platform, Mixtape ke platform, say we are in collaboration with you and Halima. We are giving 3 books as giveaways. So उसके लिए we will run थोड़ा सा अपने वो social media पे we will be making this announcement. And hopefully people when they read it more and more people read it. Otherwise, if you want to plug in any social media accounts where people can interact with maybe you or with Halima, who's the curator of the book, and where can otherwise, other than the people who will be getting these books through our giveaway, if people want to buy this book, where can they find it?
The book?
Yeah.
It's available in the market.
Okay, is it openly available in bookshops like Sange Meal ke through
well
you can order?
I did ask a publisher and they said can you variety books pay it should be available and as Saeed is in a bookstore in Islamabad so it should definitely be available at the big bookstores. Okay,
and for any one else, I think Halima has a book-specific Instagram account up. वो भी हम इस पर टैग डिस्क्रिप्शन में इन द एपिसोड टैग कर देंगे and people can reach
जी
out.
it's a historical fiction book पे है historical fiction book you must the Walking the Divide उसका है and that's on Insta and that's what just the page and thank you so much I would thank you again and I hope I was able to you know put the message across लेकिन वही वाली बात है, बहुत कुछ था कहने को और पता नहीं कह सके या नहीं कह सके, किस तरह हुआ है।
नहीं, definitely you did. वो ही I'm pretty sure ये इस तरह के जो incidents हैं, and I think जो जिस तरह Citizens Archive का आपने mention किया, they are definitely an expert in sort of listening to these stories and sort of taking out the crux of it, which is well represented in this book as well. And obviously इस तरह के जो incidents होते हैं जो personal storytelling का है, I believe और भी छोटे छोटे incidents हैं जो कि they're stories in themselves. But hopefully we will someday get to maybe have another conversation and we can sort of explore those stories जो इस book में नहीं है, and maybe at some point if you feel comfortable we can have a session where you discuss those. But thank you for your time, and this
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was
nice
pleasure.
having you. Thank you.
Take care.